Welcome back to Upfront. We're here at Fiserv Forum covering Milwaukee's winning bid for the 2020 Democratic National Convention. I'm Adrienne Pedersen. Earlier, we heard party chairman Tom Perez say Democrats will be fighting for the Midwest. President Trump won Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania in 2016, and Democrats were crushed to lose states they had considered part of their blue wall. I asked ABC political director Rick Klein about the Democrats' strategy of choosing Wisconsin for their convention. So what is the strategy behind choosing a city for the convention?
I think choosing Wisconsin is a very clear signal that the Democrats recognize that they cannot win the White House, really functionally cannot win it without carrying the state. That's why they're going to Milwaukee. Huge symbolic value in that we know that Hillary Clinton did not spend any time or energy trying to contest Wisconsin. President Trump flipped Wisconsin and other states in the upper Midwest as part of his victory in 2016, and perhaps big substantive value as well because Democrats plan to use it as an organizing opportunity.
So do you think the Democrats chose Wisconsin because Hillary didn't spend time here and then didn't win the state?
I think it's the brats and the beer, first and foremost. I think the second consideration was that it has this big value because it has been a stand-in for a lot of mistakes that Democrats made in the past, and a stand-in for the appeal that President Trump has had in so much of blue-collar America. Looking at this, the Midwestern strongholds like Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, these are states that have traditionally been rather blue at the presidential level. The fact that they flipped over to red, it bothers Democrats. They have these states etched in their minds. And I think Tom Perez, the chairman of the DNC, recognizes that and wants to make sure that that same mistake is not repeated. And I think that's why we're all going to be spending a lot of time in Milwaukee next summer.
How realistic is it to say just because a party holds a convention in a state, that means they will win that state come election time?
I'll tell you, the Democrats are 0 for their last 2. They chose North Carolina in 2012. That ended up being one of only 2 states that flipped from blue to red in that election. President Obama did not carry the state in 2012. And then in 2016, Hillary Clinton was in Philadelphia and didn't win Pennsylvania either. So look, it has limits. But if you're looking at the whole menu of things that you can do as a DNC chair to try to set up your nominee the best way you can, that's one of the few things that you can actually control. You can decide where that convention is going to be and how you position yourself. So I don't think it makes it Wisconsin automatic blue state any more than any other decision would in the past, but it gives Democrats an opportunity to showcase their best on turf they hope will be friendly.
Okay, so Governor Walker, former Governor Walker, we know he's a Republican, and he's saying that this could be good for the Republicans, too, because he thinks having the DNC here could actually energize them to get out and vote. Have we seen that in the past where the opposite party instead goes out to vote for their person? Well,
again, the 2012 and 2016 examples where Democrats might be instructive, although I don't think the reason that Hillary Clinton lost Pennsylvania had anything to do with that, or that Barack Obama losing in North Carolina. There's other forces at play. I think that might be a little bit of wishful thinking on Governor Walker's part, but Republicans will organize around it as well. And I think people will be looking for quotes that week from people like Scott Walker, people like Reince Priebus, the former White House chief of staff and RNC chairman, people like Paul Ryan, the former Speaker of the House. They're going to look for prominent Republican Wisconsin residents to speak out, and it's given a platform to people like that in the past, and maybe an organizing opportunity. But all things being equal, the Wisconsin Republicans would much rather have the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee than the Democrats.
And do you think that could be a possibility in the future? Maybe Milwaukee will get an RNC after hosting the DNC?
Oh, sure. And it's a city that's been in the mix in the past. And I think you're going to see convention choices open up just a little bit. You know, for a long time in our country's history, conventions really just alternated between a small handful of cities. You look at the list, there's a lot of Baltimore, a lot of Chicago, a lot of Los Angeles, a bunch of New York. I do think you're going to see slightly smaller sized cities, maybe cities in the industrial Midwest as a possibility, maybe some in the Sun Belt, who start to come online as convention opportunities. It's a fun atmosphere in a city around a convention. There's a lot of opportunities there. And in terms of messaging, it provides some opportunities to a candidate to put his or her best foot forward.
Coming up, what a national political convention does for a city. Turns out it's more than just money. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Upfront from Fiserv Forum.